getting some of that. But when you guys are ready, are we ready? So we were going to start the press conference. Would you like to make a statement about the recent email leaked to the Uptowner?
Yeah, absolutely. We have fired Ron Redstone for the sexual misconduct allegations. We are acting fast to investigate and resolve all issues within TCQ. We plan to focus on our company's environment and make sure it's 100% inclusive for all.
Chris Johnson, is that you?
Yes.
Executive producer, how did you respond when you received the email from Ron with these inappropriate comments? Did you agree with Ron?
I did not agree with Ron. It was inappropriate conduct, and I reported it.
Who did you report it to?
My boss.
So what immediate changes in corporate policy have been made in response to this issue?
We've decided to completely do a complete review of our whole HR policy, along with implementing an email policy to make sure that all emails are vetted through, to make sure none of this stuff happens again, and also start training when we initially hire employees.
Will this email result in any staff changes, any other staff changes at TCQ?
Currently, me as the HR director, we are still investigating Chris's involvement in this matter.
Okay. Who is ultimately responsible for the contract changes?
That would be me.
So is TCQ a safe place for women to work?
Yes, we are further investigating, and we're going to try to make our environment match our current values.
And you're the one who is demoting Veronica?
I didn't think of it as demoting. I was trying to decrease conflict between Veronica and
So you opted to support Ron by giving her the different contract and doing what he asked?
No.
But that's what you did. So was the email reported in the Uptowner security breach?
No, there was not a hack, there was no security broken or passwords stolen.
Should we expect to see more emails leaked?
Absolutely not.
Should employees be fearful of their emails being shared?
Absolutely not.
With their work email, they should be very transparent with us in the forefront, so we shouldn't expect things like this to happen in the future with our new email policy.
So we've just heard that another email has been leaked. I'll read it to you. It's from Brian Fantas. It's to Champ Nice, Rick Gorland, Ron Redstone, Veronica Desmond, and the sales group. Subject, Women Jokes / Intern Challenge. Check out this link with some hilarious jokes. Veronica thought you might like it as well. www.dirtyjokes.com. It's time for you to man up and fit in. Also, the new crop of interns come in today. Happy hour at 4 at Fast Eddie's. $50 to whoever takes home an intern. $100 if you get Veronica drunk enough to forget she's engaged. May the best man win. Meaning me. Make sure you bring cash tomorrow, Brian. Sounds like to me you have a wider problem than just Ron Redstone. What's your response to that?
As the owner and president of this company means a great deal to me, as I have founded and grown up with this business directly. With this story releasing, as well as this new story that you just read, our biggest concern is the long-term interests and impacts that this has on the public, and we are going to do everything we can to fix the situation we are currently in with Ron and Chris, as well as this new situation, and we will not stop until it is resolved.
Have any advertisers backed out of contracts in response to this?
Not as of yet, but we plan to make sure those relationships are still strong.
Well, how does TCQ hope to cope with its viewership and advertisers in the wake of this?
We are constantly working with all of our affiliates that we are involved with to make sure that the environment of this company and the values match as a whole, not just on one sector. So we are trying to make sure that everybody is on board with what we expect and how we are going to run.
And how will you investigate your own company?
We'll open it up, so anyone who has any information on any of these occurrences or any new ones, we want to hear about it so we can make sure everyone feels comfortable in their work setting and also able to be transparent with us so we can solve the issues at hand.
And how can the community trust your media coverage on this and similar stories? How are you going to ensure that you're transparent in providing all of the information with the culture that's being revealed behind the scenes to be so hostile and inappropriate for women?
I think that goes along with what we are going to do as an HR perspective, really looking into our training program with new employees that we take on, as well as our email policy and just reviewing the whole HR department as a whole. Along with that comes the ethical behaviors that happen within this company and providing direct communication with our employees and the public so that nobody's left in the dark and everybody knows what exactly is going on.
Okay, so we'll stop the press conference there.